Hey y'all, how are you doing? I'm getting ready to bring you guys a twin flame reading for the weekend. Okay, so this is the weekend tea for you guys to see what's going on, what the energy is about, whatever spirit feels led to speak on, that's where we're going. All right, now make sure you're in a positive mindset, you're balancing your heart chakra, and you are ready to receive this message that my spirit guides have for you. All right, now let me set my intentions because I want us to all be on the same page energetically. I definitely thank you all for all of your support, all the energy that you put back into me, all the wonderful comments that you leave me. It's 7:07 on the dot, so you know I'm definitely always paying attention to numbers. But I do definitely appreciate the hell out of y'all. You know, like, whew, this has been an amazing journey since I started doing oracle readings to this capacity back in June of last year. Okay, but I do greatly appreciate y'all being patient with me as I'm growing within my own community here. Now, Instagram, this is a collective message. YouTube, you know how it goes. It's a collective message. So you know, really at this moment, because energy is so very fluid, I could be speaking about past, present, or future energies, right? So it may not resonate with you now, but it doesn't mean that it's not happening. Okay, it might be somebody else's situation right now, but I need you just to be positive. All right, this channel is all about uplifting you, raising your vibration, right? Help giving you some understanding of what's taking place in your situation, right? So there's no need to bring all of that negative stuff to the Oracle Goddess or the Lightworker Society, right? I'm here to serve. That's it, right? I'm here to serve, to love, and to help you guys, you know, be happy within your situations. Now, Instagram, this video will run out at about 15 minutes. So make sure you go to my YouTube, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can be alerted as soon as this video is available, right? So you can catch this weekend tea. Okay, now, I might say it could be your energy. It might be your person's energy. I'm just reading the cards as I see it. You flip the roles how you see fit. However, also, what else I gotta say to y'all? Okay, that's pretty much it, right? Forgive me if I happen to be like he, and the card that might come out might be a King of Swords, right? If you possess the masculine energy, then that's who it's for. You know how you're so accustomed to saying he and she, sometimes it just comes out that way. I try to be conscious about it, but sometimes I do mess up. All right, now let me set my intentions so I can get started. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, my angelic guides, for helping me with the weekend tea for my twin flames. Thank you so much for protecting us as we go through the spiritual gates to commune with you and to close the gates to anything that's not in alignment with the divine's will or the purpose of these readings. I ask that you protect me from any psychic attacks or any negative energies that are being directed towards me. Thank you for closing all communication to anyone who is definitely against me in my community. Thank you so much for using me as the messenger, and so it is. All right, you guys, so I want to jump right in, but don't forget, like, subscribe, share. I definitely appreciate you. Okay, so let's see. What is this weekend tea for my twin flames and my spirit guys? Thank you for showing up and showing out, honey. Be on point. Okay, I'll take it. All right, y'all. I know my face is like, we're going to see what's going on here, right? There's always a positive message that leads, so no worries. All right, so we got the Magician card in the reverse. All right, then on top of that, the second chakra card is in the reverse, right? So the Magician card in the reverse is really just saying, like, it could be feeling like there's a missed opportunity here. All right, so this could be past energy, like I said, right? But it could be feeling like there's a missed opportunity. But the time is right now. You know what? And of course, the divine masculine is not taking advantage of it. Probably being resistant to it. Of course, that always takes place within these particular connections, right? Now, with the second chakra card, this is all about intimacy and creativity, okay? It's in an upright position, but basically it's saying that it is time, right, to get creative, to tap into these unexplored areas of your self-expression. Even if it comes to like having a new approach, right? Just be more creative about your approach. They don't know how to do that. This is why they're not feeling powerful, not realizing that they are the alchemists of their own life here. Like, you have the power to manifest it, but they don't know how to channel that energy, right? Basically just tapping into this second chakra here, because there's definitely could be a block here. This energy has to flow. It's just not. And even when it comes down to the emotional intimacy, they got to be open to that. And they're not really opening themselves up to that. And it's coming. You know what I'm saying? It's like, this emotional intimacy is coming regardless, right? Because this is how it works. But the happy family is in the reverse. The fifth chakra is in the reverse. And the garden to the gate is in the reverse. But that card definitely signals, you know, something a little bit more positive. But when this happy family is in the reverse, it's really just saying there's some type of disconnect, all right, when it comes to this. When it comes to y'all, pretty much. Okay, now even down to your self-expression or your person's self-expression, speaking your truth honestly and clearly, right? That's also a block there. There needs to be some honest communication that's taking place, and it's not. Really what's called for this weekend is communication and some patience. That's what's called for. Allow your intuition to guide you, divine feminine, okay? And remember that real healing starts when you choose to become your own loving person, okay? The lesson in every relationship is self-honoring, which we know that. And sometimes, you know, you just gotta let go of some things as far as the past, hurt, whatever that is, that's keeping you stuck or keeping you blocked. All right, so even if that's, you know, you guys mirror each other. So that energy just going to be kind of the same. So maybe even try to look within yourself to see, hey, is there something lingering on here that makes me feel like I can't truly express myself with my person here. Okay, now the garden and the gate card is in a reverse position. And you're being guided and supported definitely by the divine. I got to tell you that. Yeah, and your spiritual team, your angelic guides are definitely backing the hell out of you. Okay, and you may have been obsessed, or your person may have been obsessed pretty much with worldly issues, right? But things that's really external factors, just put it that way. But now it's like there's a readiness to go deeper. There's a readiness to step outside of that gate, that comfort zone that you've been in, or your person has been in here. And this is like... Your divine masculine is realizing that you can do both. Like, remember, you know how sometimes it's like you feel like you can't live in a material world, make lots of money, engage in spiritual priorities at the same time. It's like, yeah, now they're realizing like, wait a minute, I can do both. I can be spiritually focused, you know, and I can also have material satisfaction too as well. But all it's going to take is for me to step outside of my comfort zone and realizing that all of that I seek is outside of this gate here. And on top of that, you know, there's so much joy and beauty and everything. Like, life is outside of this comfort zone, out of this gate. Yo, expect the unexpected. Expect the unexpected. Is this what's happening? It seems like, yeah, ain't nothing moving. It seems like there's a complete disconnect or delay when it comes to this. But expect the unexpected. That's your message for the weekend. I'm getting ready to pull a tarot to elaborate on this situation here. Thank you, my spirit guys. What is this referencing? Can you tell us more about this for this weekend tea? All right, so I got the Sun card here in the reverse position. Of course, there's some type of block in your person's happiness here, or even some unrealistic expectations when it comes to what? This union. All right, the Two of Cups represents, you know, partnership, a strong connection. But however, they're coming in as the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is very romantic, honey. Very charming. Okay? So that's how they're going to come in. They might have a message or some type of invitation. So, you know, expect a text message, phone call, shoot, Facebook message, Instagram message. I don't know. However y'all communicate with each other. But it's going to be something that's going to really benefit you. It might be sex. I mean, I'm just speaking candidly. All right? But, yeah. Something's coming your way. Just put it that way. Something's coming your way. What's coming? What's coming here, Spirit? Okay, so the Two of Wands is out. So pretty much, all right, they're planning for their future here, and they're trying to make some progress. Okay, but what did I say? Stepping out of their comfort zone. Opening up this gate and saying, you know what, fudge this. Life is happening outside of this comfort zone that I am and I'm in and that I'm stuck in. Right? They've been over analyzing all of this for just way too long. Okay, so there's some goals that they are making, literally. All right, and you're in that plan. You're in that. Wow. There's some plans that's taking place that you don't know about. You can't see this. You can't see it happening. But they're too afraid. They don't know how to express themselves with this here, or how to even get creative about it. They've been doing some self-reflection, definitely, and probably just in solitude, you know, wanting to be by themselves. But that's just really about them trying to gain some insight about their situation, what they need to do, all that other stuff, right? Because they experience a lot of loss and a lot of hardship. All right, now, whatever this loss and hardship is about, it's like, instead of just taking a positive approach about it, they've been really just dwelling on it. Instead of accepting it, moving on, and healing from the past, they've been holding on to it. I'm talking about hoarding the shit, okay? Now, that's why they really haven't been given into this connection. And because of that, what happens? You go in protective mode, honey. You like, you know what? Let me stand my ground. I got to start to protect my own energy, my own self. So you probably set some boundaries here that also kind of creates some type of fear or anxiety within them, because they're not sure exactly like what's happening. Like, oh my God, what do I do? How do I do it? And will my person, you know, accept me back in here? Okay, so you set some boundaries. You stood your ground. So good job. All right. Now, yeah, that's what I was telling you. It's a lot of tension. It's some type of tension, or it could have been an argument or something that took place that caused you guys to have this disharmony within this connection here. And thank you. Got a whole bunch of cards that just fell out. So let me see what's up. I know, right? I'm like, okay. So pretty much, right? They could have been in this energy of being this defensive, stubborn, maybe even a little too aggressive, right? Or maybe even arrogant. You know how they do sometimes, be real arrogant here when it comes to creating a firm foundation or some type of solid foundation between you two. All right, now, pretty much, right? Not operating in their higher self. Just repressing their intuition there. But they've been thinking, right? Of course, we know there's probably some hidden motives, but they've been thinking, okay? Because they're coming in as a King of Cups. And pretty much they're thinking about that one cup, right? What's in that one cup? Love, honey. Okay, the divine feminine's in that one cup here. And they're trying to use logic, all right? But also their intuition when it comes to this situation. So this is what they've been really in that hermit mode about. That solitude is really just like, I want to be kind of by myself right now. Like, I'm going to call you, but I ain't really trying to, you know, be up in your space that much, right? But that's what it's been about. It's been them thinking. You know, what do they want to do? Am I going to put in the energy into this? Because they already know. They're overwhelmed by this. They already know that this is going to be a rewarding connection here. But they just need to balance their head and their heart, right? It's like, I got to get my ego out of here and start thinking with my heart here, or bring some balance here, so that I can make a good decision for myself, right? So I can calm my own goddamn spirit, because that's how it usually go, right? Because it's just been a lot of confusion for them, or even some type of miscommunication that has been taking place between you guys, all right? Now, but like I said, the Page of Wands is up here, and on top of that, they got this passion. They want to succeed, right? They can see the bigger picture, honey, okay? It's an idea. It's there. They see the possibilities when it comes to love in this situation. Like right now, it does feel like, damn it, there's a disconnect, there's a disharmony, there's delays. We ain't getting back together. But they see it, all right? They see it. Right now, okay, the energy that they're in is really just, it's more, I'm going to say it again. It just seems like all the time on the weekends, the DM is just strictly thinking about what? Hitting. But that's where the energy is at. So, you know, hey, it's up. It's y'all grown adults, just put it that way, right? Now, they're ready to get some things done, honey. They're energetic and they're coming forward. I mean, it's going to be straightforward, all right? So it ain't going to be no beating around the bush with this. So you're going to know what's up. And that's probably what the invitation might be about. But however, right, they're gaining a new perspective on this particular relationship with you, all right? Because you are coming in as a Queen of Wands. So you're definitely helping them to be able to see some things. And on top of who you are, your spirit, you're confident, you're passionate, right? And you stand up for them. You are always on that side. So they definitely are recognizing all of that within this connection here. Now, things need to change. Pretty much, that's what it's about, right? Balance has to come in because there's an imbalance right now, and that's what's going to happen. Start happening. That energy is flowing. I gotta let y'all go. I overwent my time. The energy is flowing, right? But right now, it just really seems like there's no movement. That your person is not taking any action whatsoever. But of course, things are out of balance. You've probably overextended yourself into this connection. You know, really just giving too much of yourself, and they probably were just taking or just breadcrumbing. You know how that works, right? But they're going to take a rest. They want a new beginning, just such as yourself here. So there could be some surprises in store as well. But they get ready to take a rest here, honey, okay? And they don't want no worries. No worries. Nothing from the past causing no drama. No past wounds, no past hurts, no none of that. So it's a lot that needs to be dealt with, and they don't really know how to express this. So the only way that they know how to do it is to be what? Deceitful, or in this deceptive energy, which is just basically hiding shit, lying, scheming, not really being upfront about how they're feeling, or not, you know, making it seem like it ain't what it is. Okay, but we're gonna see what this is about. And also on top of that, they could be just really just insecure. They have some difficulties when it comes to maintaining relationships here, but it's about not learning the lessons here, that lack of growth. You know, because you got to grow in order to move into something better. But yeah, they need to have some strength as well. That inner power, you know, be resilient. And it's hard for them to be, it was hard for them to be that way because it was a lot of self-doubt, and they have possibly low confidence. I ain't gonna say all, but sometimes that happens. You do create some self-esteem issues when you got trauma that takes place. What it leads to, self-acceptance, abandonment, rejection, all of that stuff, right, can kind of play on you. And they were feeling burdened by whatever that stuff was, right? That's why they weren't having the confidence to move forward. But they had that time to actually do that resting, okay? They did. They've been taking a lot of time out to themselves, you guys. And I know you guys have probably been in a separation, not connected for a minute here. But that has to happen, right? So that you can heal from your pain, or even just, you know, be able to gain like this peaceful mindset about what's taking place. Just to gain some clarity, you gotta withdraw your energy sometimes. It just is what it is, right? But they really feel like they're missing a chance or opportunity here. And being in that rebellious energy is just, it's not attracting what it is that they desire for themselves. And it's something that they want, which is what you want, is what? Steady love, abundance, new opportunities. You know, this is everything that they want. They're Ace of Pentacles, right? But you can't be in that energy. And I'm really, really believing they're recognizing that Divine Feminine, you have, or you are showing them and teaching them an aspect of themselves that they never thought they would be able to connect to. All right, now, you've been doing a lot as far as even standing your ground, because you ain't with it. You coming in like, shit, I'm watching and I'm standing. You know, Nah, I'm winning. Pretty much, I'm winning this battle. I'm facing my trials. I'm doing my own self-improvement, because you know what's required in a twin flame relationship. You understand that it takes a lot of self-improvement, right? These are the sacrifices that you make in order for you guys to come in. And it ain't even a sacrifice for real, honey, because these are the things that need to be done anyway. You need to be whole in order for you to manifest exactly the way that you want. And especially walking on your divine life purpose and your spiritual gifts and stuff like that. But your persistency is what brings you close to success here. Just having that hope despite whatever the adversities are. It's like, even if you're in separation, even if they're connected to, you know, third party situations or whatever, you still got this part of you. What they say is just like faith as small as a mustard seed, honey. But you still have that hope, you know, that everything is going to work out for your highest good regardless. And that's where you need to stay in that energy. Because like I said, it's juggling going on, of course, when it comes to this third party situation. But the divine masculine is just really like, I just want to be alone. I don't feel like being involved with none of you. But they need that, because they need to be able to do some self-reflection. A judgment call has to be made point blank, okay? The universe is ready to bless this whole situation here. And even a divine masculine, you got to stay optimistic about your love life, period. That's all it is. It's just about having some faith and healing from the past, which is what I already spoke about, so that this karmic will, or this karmic cycle, can end. It's all about ending karmic cycles right now. And I'm telling you guys, even in personal readings that I'm doing, everybody is going through an ending. But that death, it brings what? A rebirth. It brings in something new. You have to make these adjustments in order to get to where you want to be, right? Things will eventually get better within this situation, because the wheel is going to turn. It always does. You just have to really focus on yourself at this moment, you know, because even though they're having trouble expressing this, they will come forward. They see the bigger picture, and they're realizing where their joy and their happiness comes from. All right, now the Ten of Swords, you probably turned your back or walked away. Whatever you did, you took back your energy here. And it caused some type of detachment or disconnect between you two, or separation. All right, but it's no problem, because you need to heal and they need to learn, right? All right, yep, that's what you did. You took your cup of love. You withdrew your energy. That shit broke their heart. Wow. This is where this emotional awakening is coming from. These ideas are coming from. Yo, like I said, it's so funny how things happen. It happens the way it does for a reason, yo. This is literally about you going through these cycles in different stages of your life. And it's like each time you get over one level or one stage, then you get to another one. But each time you go higher and you go higher and you go higher. And it pushes you closer to your new beginning, right? That has to happen. If it doesn't, then you end up staying in the same cycle over and over and over again, right? The divine masculine has to let go of the emotional baggage so that they can start living. And I think I said that earlier. They're ready to start living. What keeps standing out to me is like fresh start, new romance, relationships going to the next level, like everything in that area. They're doing it slow, and they're steady with their movement, but it's like they're committed to whatever their assignment is or whatever the agenda is that they got. They just want it to work efficiently here, because it just seems like they always have failed romantic plans. When it comes to love, it's like that shit fails. Okay, so this is why they're taking their time. They're very patient. It's like, you know what, I got to do this at my own pace. Why? Because I know how things end. Or they just keep fearing the worst. You know how that be. It's like, keep thinking about the negative aspect of things not turning out right and all this other stuff, right? So it comes off as like they're being very stubborn, which they are, because they already know that you ain't like that. But they're loyal, okay? Now, this is what they're coming towards, right? Slow. Slow and steady, but they coming to get their 10 of cups. All right, so let me see something. Get some divine masculine messages here. Thank you. Thank you. You are always on their mind. And honey, springtime. That keeps coming out. Springtime. Springtime. We are in the springtime, honey. So yes, expect some changes. Okay. Expect something happening. Something is happening. And I feel the energy so deeply that it's going to be a lot of shifts. And what's going to happen is they're going to make some decisions to awaken fully to what they need to do in their life, as far as move on from the things that are not serving them any longer. But a lot of this has to do with you, divine femme, standing in your power for real, and learning your lessons and overcoming your adversities, as well as working on yourself. Okay, this is what's ushering in all of this. Now the universe is co-creating with you. And yeah, every time you ascend, all right, it pushes you closer and closer to your success, to your goals. Now, I feel like that's all I got to say, honey. Like, wow. Let me see something. Oh, here we go. Thank you. Oh. And this card keeps coming out too. A win-win outcome is in a forecast. I think I just did a reading that said that literally a win-win outcasted in the forecast. No matter what, it may seem funky, it may seem dark. Yeah, but you win. You win. Hold on one second. Full moon and Libra. Which reminds me, I gotta do a Scorpio read. I might do that next. Okay, so you were either about to start a new relationship or that an important existing relationship is changing somehow. Everything I just said really, like, it's changing. There's some stuff shifting here. But even if it seems like it's coming to an end or moving to a new level of commitment, it's important to remember that people come to us for a reason. Okay? And even if it is just for a season, or if a relationship is ending now, you know, like I was telling you, like, it has to go through an ending. Some of you have to end it literally, or speak, you know, like, I'm not doing this anymore, in order for it to change. When you do that, if you haven't done it yet, try not to fight it. Allow it to happen so that you can get to the new beginning. That allows the divine to come in and do the work that's necessary. You guys have to be separated in order for it to work. Only because it's like when you're in each other's energy, the healing isn't taking place. You're not giving yourself that time to do your own self-reflection. Someone definitely has to balance out their ego, which we are right now. We're going to put this on the divine masculine here. Needs to balance out their ego with someone else's needs. Okay, so, but this is a win-win outcome. With give and take. So it's going to be equal, very equal. It wasn't like that previously. You were giving and they were taking. Let go of that which is falling away. See the other person through the eyes of love, okay? Because it will change your perspective. It's time to make a firm decision. And that's what's happening here. Focus on yourself for a while. Remember I said that? Just continue to focus on yourself, right? Because, yeah, that's what moves this. This is what ushers it in. It's like when you detach, especially detaching from outcomes, and detaching from that, I guess you could say desperation. Things shift, and you put that energy back into yourself. Look after yourself, okay? But avoid vanity. Look, whatever that means. But, yeah, put some time back into yourself. Love on yourself. Go get a makeover. Go do a spa day. Go do something that makes you feel good. All right, do that. It's okay. But this is coming together here. This is definitely coming together. Negotiation with this is going to be so much easier. All right, but of course, the karmic cycles has to end before you can get to that. And the way it's seeming is that springtime, hopefully springtime 2021, it's happening. As long as you guys stay on track, you won't see delays. All right, so I hope that was good for you for this weekend tea. Y'all definitely had fun. It's very nice here in Baltimore. I hope wherever you are, you experiencing this beautiful weather and getting outside, move your body. Don't forget to put that time back into yourself. Love on yourself. Like I said, go and get that manicure, pedicure, whatever, do your spa day, even if it's just sitting outside on your balcony, honey, and just enjoying the air. Do it, okay? Also, if you want a personal reading, I do have the link in the detail box below. I have a special that's still going on for the twins. I have taken $10 off of that reading, so definitely take advantage of that opportunity. Make sure you go over to my Instagram and follow me there. I also have a Facebook page, so you can like there. So all of that stuff is tied together, but I do post other videos to my Instagram that are outside of my YouTube world. All right, so I gotta go because I'm gonna go ahead and jump into the Scorpio reading. All right, so peace, y'all. Enjoy y'all weekend.